Well, the idiots are back again. Extinction Rebellion protesters superglued themselves to the Speaker's chair in the House of Commons, demanding a citizens' assembly to discuss the climate crisis.
We are in crisis, and what goes on in this room every single day makes a joke out of all of us.
Like every organ of the establishment isn't ramming the hysterical climate crisis down our throats every 5 fucking minutes. If anti-lockdown protesters had stormed the House of Commons, they'd be vilified as domestic extremists. There'd be breathless moral panicking and national hand-wringing. The news would endlessly drone on about the safety of MPs. These clowns do it, and what response do they get? Instantaneous sympathetic media attention. Were they even arrested? Did the police even show up, or were they too busy doing the Macarena at the local gay pride parade? They call themselves Extinction Rebellion, yet they're pushing for all the same exact policies as the Tory government and the Davos establishment. Oh my god, so rebellious. The only difference between them and the establishment is that they want all the same shit imposed even quicker. Carbon taxes, banning petrol cars, net zero. They've got the nerve to pretend they care about poor people and the cost of living crisis, when everything they're advocating would exacerbate the cost of living crisis tenfold. They're all double-barreled named poshos with plums in their mouth, whining about climate change, then jetting off to the Maldives every other month on daddy's money, as if they give a shit about the poor. You think the poor are struggling to pay their electricity and heating bills now? Wait until Tarquin and Tabitha of Extinction Rebellion get their way. Green energy is a race to the bottom. They want us all dependent on renewables that will guarantee energy rationing and blackouts, because they're not fit for purpose. Wind turbines that crash and burn when it gets too windy, and then when it's not windy enough cause power grid failures because they don't produce enough to meet demand. Solar panels that can't meet demand in winter because, newsflash, in winter in the UK it's cold and cloudy. Meanwhile, these same clowns that demand gas-fired and nuclear plants that would provide abundant cheap energy be shut down. And the government and the Davos establishment is fulfilling their every desire by doing precisely that. In what sense does any of this represent a rebellion? Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.